And we are live. Good afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock here in the central time zone of the North American plate. So, how is everybody doing today? Before you answer that question, today we're observing what is it? What would you call it? It's a large Q word. Not quintessential, not quatrain. Quarantine. Oh yes, the quarantine. We're observing a quarantine, and I have the appropriate gear here, so I don't happen to sneeze on anybody, infect anybody with my Marchmas. So, which is actually a non-communicable thing. And we have another player joining the. Another challenger has entered the ring. And it is the Jack Cochran.
Hello.
Oh, Jacks. Sorry.
We have two Jacks tonight. We are jacked up. I'm here wearing my gear, which I won't be wearing much longer because it feels heavy on my head. Anyway. And today he is our designated driver, the one and only Jackgunski. How you doing, man?
Good evening, everybody. Happy Marchmas and quarantine.
Excellent.
And all other circles of hell that have surrounded us.
And I have another Jack. I have another Jack directly below me, and his name, of course, is also Bad Comic Reviews, and he is part of the amazing trio, which is the Comic Curation Stream. The other guy, yeah. We have the awesome Irving twin.
Evening, everyone. How you doing?
He is our token Canadian for tonight.
Can you tell?
There we go. There we go.
That's what that means.
I'm going to take
Merry
this thing
Marchmas.
off.
Merry Marchmas.
Oh, Merry Marchmas, everybody. I don't like wearing that thing.
Now you're going to get infected.
Now I'm going to get infected. But anybody that doesn't quite understand what Marchmas is a celebration of allergies and grievances thereof. Whenever the temperature is too high in the months of, say, like December, January, and February, it results most commonly in a longer and more severe allergy season, which I have come to describe as Marchmas. There's something I'm missing. There's something missing. Oh yes. This is the SIXY Vibestream. And because of that, we introduce an element to it that, it increases the amount of cheer. Not the same cheer as Marchmas, because that cheer is floating around in the air and making us all feel like ass. Today's bit of cheer, different kind of cheer, by the way, is Shiner Bohemian Black. This is the good stuff. This is probably my favorite beer. This is my favorite beer. So I am going to show you exactly what this stuff looks like. And I have my handy dandy magnetic thing so I can stick onto this steel door behind there. And here is here's the first pour of the stream.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that. That is look at the head that's forming on that. Still pouring, still pouring, still pouring. There we go. So to get things started off, of course, I wanted to sing everybody a little song. And it goes like this. I wish you a Merry Marchmas. I wish you a Merry Marchmas. I wish you a Merry Marchmas and sarcastic good cheer. I wish you a Merry Marchmas. I wish you a Merry Marchmas. I wish you a Merry Marchmas and sarcastic good cheer. Must build more hydralisks.
Speaking of swarms of pests, did you guys hear that there are multiple continents now with locusts?
Yeah.
Big swarms of locusts.
These are the end of days, man.
These are the end of days.
This is the end times.
What the hell is going on? This is not.
But we're probably going to talk about the Diamond Comics distributors shutting down. That's huge news because nobody's getting new issues after tomorrow.
Yeah. Why would you get new issues? Shit. If all Marvel has to offer are these
Literally snowflake in safe space.
I call them SJW chick tracks. That's more or less what they've become. This really isn't going to hurt Marvel and DC as much as it is these small publishers.
Right.
That it's going to cripple a couple of them, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's going to be a huge problem going forward. And a lot of the stores are probably going to end up going out of business.
Brick and mortar stores that were founded on the love of the medium itself.
Yeah.
And certainly the people that are drawn to the medium. Giving to them the stories, the lore. When I was a kid, there was a judge that actually opened his own comic book store, and he was the author of the title known as Relampago, which was a Latin American superhero that had lightning powers, very similar in sort of the vein of like Shazam. And if you have one of these issues, they're worth quite a bit. He actually tried to get a deal with Marvel Comics, I believe, back in the day, early 80s, but they never quite could agree on that. He has since passed away, but he owned his own comic book store, and it's one of the comic book stores that your boy Zach used to shop for his comics. That's one weird sort of 6 degrees of separation that both he and I shopped at the same comic book store at probably roughly the same time. My first comic was a Fantastic Four issue 242. It had Terrax or something like that. Was the bad guy.
Nice.
And I bought it at that comic book store. It used to be a lot smaller. Then he expanded it to a much larger place. I don't know if it's still open, but it was Corpus Christi was the place where it was located. And a lot of fond memories, because this guy would actually take existing comic book related action figures and modify them. He would take like an old Captain America and modify it so it'd be like Nightcrawler. It was really kind of cool. He had this display case that was in his comic book store, where he had all these models that he would make from existing comic book related characters, and he would make these new toys. And I always thought his creations were really, really, really quite nice. And this is what he would do at his free time when he was not being a judge, because he had a passion for these comic books. And these are the kind of people that I grew up with, admiring because of their love for great stories, for great characters, for great mythologies that were established by these wonderful books that were published by people that gave a shit about these characters and their stories. And yeah, You'll see. Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! You get to watch. You get to talk to Weebo. Talk to Weebo. Weebo is awesome.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Buy her
Weebo.
merch.
Oh,
Buy her
don't
merch.
be.
Hey, Weebo.
Sorry I was a little bit late. I was on the phone with my sister. We were talking and stuff, so time got the best of me. And then I had to eat. And then I came back up here and I was like, oh no, I'm late. Sorry. Busy day, busy day. How was everybody?
I actually wasn't even invited technically. In a manner of speaking, I was mentally invited but never physically invited. So then Six comes to me with the live stream link, and I'm like, okay.
Sure.
Oh, I'm on a show?
Interesting.
Why not? I was on a show and I didn't even know it.
So I'm wearing my Marchmas / fake Mexican beer virus protection here. Guys, never let me wear this damn thing again. It's heavy and it's uncomfortable.
Where did you get that from?
I don't even know. I think I bought it because I was doing a lot of Dremel stuff with like metal and stuff like that. So I wanted something to protect my eyes and shit. I
That
don't
makes
even,
sense.
I don't remember where I got the stupid thing, but it was for art purposes. But I've repurposed it to protect me from Wuhan and the bat suit.
Six. You said you had some sort of announcement to make, and I missed it, I guess.
Okay, so
But I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, this announcement is effective until April 9th. My ass is here and not at work.
Oh, you're unemployed?
Well, and I'm not unemployed. They're forcing me to take my part-time off.
Wow.
I would use otherwise to do something fun later in the year. Like, I don't know, take a vacation, go camping, go to something like VidCon or the Texas Renaissance Festival or something that I would use that time where I could be paid money while I was having fun at the same time. But right now, I'm forced to be more creative with the time off that I have now. What I do is not an essential, like food service or medical or something or other. So
Liquor stores.
liquor store in Canada.
Those are definitely essential. I don't know how I would survive if I didn't have the aid of good old-fashioned Stella.
Let me say, I don't know if it was Irving or somebody that told me this, but if you pair Stella Artois with what was it, green olives?
Green olives.
Green olives, it creates a flavor combination that is ambrosia. Much like this.
Ooh.
This is Shiner Bohemian Black. This is what I've been drinking today. And this is number 5, by the way. And this is chocolate in a bottle. And I dearly love this. I dearly love the regular Shiner Bock. That's all fine and good, but this is the good stuff. 3 Jim Beams, 2 fortune cookies, and a nice pill to help me not sneeze. And a nice pill to help me not sneeze.
Achoo!
Ooh!
Okay.
I figured it might be a nice little addition if I included that.
Yes. And I had to fight through the alcohol to get that coherently.
My favorite bit is when you and Irving are doing the fist bump and Weebo just quickly reaches off camera and drinks some glass of water.
Weebo
I had a delayed reaction. I'm sorry.
left me hanging there.
It was perfectly timed. It was perfectly timed.
I'm just gonna Six.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely stick to your day job. You're not a good singer,
No, I'm not a good singer at all.
especially when drunk.
Yes. When drinking, my singing, dude, you should see my karaoke. It is awful.
I find that any variants of the 12 days of Christmas is just absolutely awful.
Go to Polydub's channel and watch this woman display her cutlery.
Wait, no, I thought it was on my channel because that's where I set up the stream.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, go to Weebo's channel. Sorry, scratch that. Go to Weebo's channel because she has the blades.
All streams are now on Six's channels.
Yeah. Yeah. Six, you want to host?
And
I have
and
taken
we-
over the internet. And let us introduce ourselves to number. What's this number?
6.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
Yes. I planned this shit ahead. Hey, I'm one of those few people that plans his drinking ahead. And it's my weird, strange metabolism that burns through this shit. Like garbage on a freaking bonfire.
Well, you better, eat some food with that, or else it's going to be Harry Potter in the Chamber Pot of Secrets.
Dude, I have an entire block of cheese and about 9 hot dogs. I'm covered, bro. And a frozen pizza.
Sounds nutritious.
I'm going to go attempt to cook a pizza. And shit, holy shit.
I'm gonna say a little prayer for you on that one, buddy.
Amen, brother. That is, of course, the 5th day of Marchmas, which was 3 days ago. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'm about to end the broadcast. End broadcast, you bastard. End it. End it. Fucking hell. What?
And this is how the marathon stream began.
Damn drunk fingers.